$3.5 billion. That's what Statistics New Zealand says volunteer workers financially contributed to the country at the last census. The manager of Volunteering Otago, Graham Cobson, says it's important to recognise the many people who freely give their time.
That's to acknowledge and recognise the contributions that volunteers are making to our communities, which is particularly relevant at this time given the earthquakes we've had, and just the volunteer response has been incredible to lessen the suffering and help the recovery of those affected.
The organisation has offices throughout the region, with dedicated staff in Alexandra and Wanaka. He says while there are everyday volunteers who help in all facets of community life, there are many who will go to the scene of natural disasters just to do what they can.
Yeah, I think this is something that New Zealanders can be very proud of, is the way that individuals, organisations and just the whole communities just up and pitch in and offer their services to help each other. And it really is fantastic. And as we've seen, with both Kaikoura and Christchurch, the response from people has been absolutely overwhelming.
There are many volunteer-driven organisations within Otago Community House. One of the most public is Otago Access Radio, whose manager, Leslie Paris, says they'd simply not be able to function without volunteers.
Volunteering for Otago Access Radio is our lifeblood, really. We wouldn't exist without volunteer broadcasters and the fabulous volunteers that help fundraise for us. And our governance board, the Hills Radio Trust, they're all volunteers. So there's only 4 paid staff here, and there's over 200 volunteers that make this the amazing radio station that it is.
Paris says 2,400 hours of programs are made in 11 different languages by 200 plus volunteers, amounting to more than 80 locally made shows. Volunteering New Zealand's theme for this year's International Day of the Volunteer is Together We Can. Daryl Baser, The South Today.